Hi yogis, I'm Samantha. This is Balancing Act. We have a really lovely 30-minute practice for you today. So I just want you to make sure you have lots of space to spread your arms, lift a leg up and back, twist and invert, and just do whatever you want with your body today. So listen to your body. We want to get out of our comfort zones, but we don't ever want to feel pain, and take your modifications as you need them. So let's get started. Come to the front of your mats. Separate your toes nice and wide. Your big toes are touching your heels or just slightly apart, and then literally tuck your tail underneath you. Pull the shoulders back and down. Hands come to your sides, nice open. Imagine the sun just shining down on you. Take it in and then inhale the arms up nice and wide. And take a big twist. Reach back behind you with the right hand and reach to the front wall and the back wall at the same time while you're bringing your right hip forward. Big twist. Sweep the right hand and all the way up and open it up to the left side. Reach that left arm back. Pull your left hip forward and twist. Try to make sure that your arms are actually parallel to the floor. They might be a little lower than you expect. So just lift them up nice and high so that they're really coming out straight from your shoulders. You're a big T here. And then sweep the left, reach, and swan dive down with very soft knees, because this is probably your first forward fold of the day. And start to separate your feet hip distance apart and make some big circles with your knees. Let the head and neck be heavy. Let the knees be very, very soft. And start to just make you're actually just making like little U shapes with your knees from one side to the next. And then plant your left hand down, bend your left knee, and take a big twist. Very nice. And switch sides, bend the right knee, plant the right hand, and twist. Awesome. Drop that left hand and just start to walk your feet back behind you. Let's meet in down dog. And pedal out the feet. Press your heels toward the mat. They probably won't touch. They may never touch. And that's totally fine. We're just trying to open up the backs of the hamstrings, through the calves, the Achilles, up into those glutes. My gosh, it just stretches everything all the way down the back. It's so nice. Now get up nice and high on your toes and ripple roll forward all the way into an up dog with tucked toes. So just kind of let the hips sink down and pull the shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze your glutes. Open the chest. And then come all the way down to the mat and tuck those toes. I want you to take your right arm and thread it all the way underneath you. Place your left hand on top of it. So you're getting a nice stretch through the outside of the right shoulder. Then just bring your left leg up and start to peel open the left side. So you're kind of in a big spinal twist here, but starting from lying down on your stomach. And this should feel quite nice. This is twisting your spine, opening up your chest. Just breathe here for a moment. And then sweep that left arm back over. I want you to put your hands underneath your shoulders and come up into an up dog with your left leg just remaining where it is, all the way down. And a couple more times. You can actually bring your hands out further. And roll it down and ripple it up and roll it down. Beautiful. Stretch that left leg back behind you straight and take the left arm, thread it underneath, reach as far as you can. Place your right hand on top of your left and then bring your right knee up to the side. Peel open with the right hand and land in this beautiful twist. Just let gravity just kind of take this twist from you. You don't need to feel tension. You can kind of just let it go. And just breathe deeply into wherever your body is feeling rigid or stopped or blocked up. One more breath here. And then we're going to bring our right hand all the way back. Again, we're going to tent our fingertips here. Leave your right leg nice and high up and bent. And peel it up. Drop it down. Roll it up. And come down. Last one. Roll it up. And come all the way down. Beautiful. Let's extend that right leg back behind us. Tuck the toes, bend those knees, and press back into your down dog one more time. Beautiful. Walk forward. Meet me in a forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Nice soft knees still, if that's what your body needs. And let's roll up one vertebrae at a time, all the way to standing, and inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lift. Right leg steps back. Drop the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale the arms up and drop them down. Left leg comes back. Slowly lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Right leg comes between the hands. Drop the left leg. Inhale it up. Exhale down. Tuck the back toes. Bring those right toes to your nose as you bend the left leg and spring forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to standing with a flat back if you want to. If not, roll it up and dive back down. Inhale, lift. Left leg steps back. Drop that knee. Untuck the toes. Come up into your crescent. Hands frame your foot. Right leg comes back. Slowly lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back in your down dog. Left leg comes between the hands. Drop the right knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Tuck the back toes and bring those left toes to your nose as you bend the right leg and spring forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse the dive. And come on back down. Inhale, lift. Right leg steps back. Drop the knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Left leg comes back. Meet me in down dog just for a moment. Right leg raises. Keep the right hip dropped so it's just a nice, your hips are nice and square. Right leg comes all the way through and plants. Drop the left knee. Inhale up. Exhale down and take a twist. Right leg, right arm comes up and peel open the chest. Drop the right hand. Peel those toes to your nose and spring forward. Inhale, exhale, fold. Rise all the way up and dive down. Inhale up. Left leg steps back. Drop that knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Tuck the back toes. Kick the back leg back behind you. I made a mistake. We're going to come down into our chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Okay, now we're going to raise the left leg. Keep those hips nice and square. Drop the left hip. And like you're stamping the back wall with your bottom of your left foot. Try to press against that back wall. Bring the foot all the way through. Plant it. Drop the right knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Bring that right leg off the floor and take a twist. Plant the right hand. Peel it open. And drop the left hand. Bring those toes to your nose. Bend the back leg and spring forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. And bring the hands all the way down. Hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's move into our flow. Always got to fix those tights. Okay, hands to namaste. We're going to sweep the hands to our side and come down into Utkatasana, chair pose. So just sit down in that chair and reach. Deep breaths here. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. I want you to take the hands, swim them back behind you, clasp them, and open up the chest. Come down into your forward fold. Leave the hands and arms as they are, and let them open up your shoulders in this forward fold. And sink back down again. Sit back in that chair, open up the chest. Now from here, we're going to take our right leg and kick back into our warrior three. So keep a nice bend. Your left leg is going to be your standing leg. So lift up that, start to find your drishti, your focal point, and kick that right leg back behind you in warrior three. Now we're going to take a long step. Beautiful. Long step into our crescent pose and open up the chest. Reach that fist back behind you and then let it go. Open up the arms nice and high. Cactus them down to your sides and then sweep them down to the floor. Very nice. From here, we're going to take the left leg and kick it back. So you're here in a three-legged dog. Now take that left knee, bring it into your right elbow, and then through underneath the right leg, we're going to thread it through like we did our arm earlier and open up into your fallen triangle. Breathe here. Press through the outside of the right foot. Left foot is on the blade edge. Drop the right hand. Bring in that knee towards your chest. Lift it up a little higher because you can. And then place it right in front of you here. Open up to boomerang. Open up the chest. Press down with that right hand. And make some space in your chest. Drop your right hip towards down to the floor. Now the next thing we're going to do is place this left foot on top of our right into a big side plank. Deep breath, and then drop it back down into your down dog. Nice work. Crouch like a tiger and hop between your hands. Inhale back into your Utkatasana. Sweep the arms back behind you and open the chest. Now forward fold. And come back into your Utkatasana. Open up the chest once again. Now this time we're going to find our base in our right leg. So find your drishti, that focal point right out in front of you, somewhere where you can look. It's going to help your balance. And open up into your warrior three. Keep that micro bend in your left leg. And if you find those wobbles, just get back up. Take a big step back into your lunge. Plant that back foot, open up the chest. Release the hands. Arms come up nice and high and out into your cactus pose. Sweep them all the way down to the floor. Kick back with that right leg. Three-legged dog. Right knee comes all the way in to your left elbow and threads through. Open up to your fallen triangle. Take a couple breaths here and drop the left. Pick that knee up into your chest and then put the foot down into your boomerang. Reach the right arm over. You can also open up the chest this way so that the right arm is just out with the left leg. That's yogi's choice, or you can do a little bit of both. Now take that right foot, place it on top of your left. Big side plank, squeeze the glutes, lift up the hips. And right arm comes down. Back into your down dog. Good work. Little unexpected flow here today. Crouch like a tiger and hop between your hands. Utkatasana. Sink down, sit down in that chair. Now in your Utkatasana, really think about pressing your knees together while you're literally trying to split the mat with your feet. So your feet are just pulling apart on the mat and your knees are pressing together, and you'll find everything just engaged there. Make sure your elbows are not up by your ears. Swim those hands back, clasp them behind you, and open the chest. Forward fold. Really keep those nice soft knees here in that forward fold too. Don't overextend. Back into Utkatasana. Now our left leg this time is going to be our standing leg. So straighten up, but keep the micro bend. Right leg goes back behind you. Warrior three. Such a challenge to start the flow with warrior three, right? But it's good to challenge ourselves in that way. Big step back. Keep the hands where they are and open up the chest. Let it go. Sweep the arms all the way up and down into cactus. Open up the chest. Really squeeze your shoulder blades together here. Hands come all the way back. Frame the foot. Kick the left leg up. Left knee to your right elbow and thread it through. Blade edge of the left foot hits the floor and open up the chest. Drop the right hand. Pick up that knee into your chest. Squeeze your core and drop the foot. Boomerang. Open up the chest. Sweep the left arm over the ear if you like. Find that stretch on the left side of the rib cage. And then back into our side plank. Lift up through the hips. And the arm comes down. Press back, down dog. Crouch like a tiger. Hop between the hands. And guess what? Sit down in that chair. Again, squeeze your knees together while you're trying to literally rip the mat in two with your feet. Sweep the arms back behind you, open the chest. Right leg is our standing leg this time. So take our forward fold first. And then back into your chair. And kick that left leg back behind you. One side is definitely going to have better balance than the other. That's why we work unilaterally in yoga, to really make sure we're not favoring one side. And step nice long back. Open up the chest. Sweep the arms up and open to cactus. Hands go all the way to the floor. Kick the right leg up. Woo! Right knee to left elbow and thread it through. Fallen triangle, open up the chest. Now bring that right knee into your core. Lift it up a little bit higher. And then plant the foot, boomerang pose. Extend the right arm over the ear or out to the side, nice and wide. Now press through this left hand nice and strong. Find that side plank. Use your staggered feet if you like. Even put the left foot down or the right foot down for a kickstand. And press back, down dog. Crouch like a tiger and hop right between your hands. This time we're going to come up into our forward fold and rise all the way up to standing. Dive down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Let's bring both feet back this time. Slowly lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg comes up nice and high. Open up, just bend the knee, make some circles here. Bring that right knee to your right elbow this time and kick it back again. Right knee, right elbow, kick it back. Right knee, right elbow, kick it back. And then bring the foot all the way through between the hands. Take a twist. Cartwheel the hands all the way up into your warrior two. Sink it down. Get your hair out of your mouth. Sink down, warrior two. Tip back into your peaceful. Let's get in some of our basic poses here. It's always nice to hit the basic ones. Extended right angle. Come back into your skandasana. And to the front. Again to the back. And let's build a little triangle pose. Use your block. Use your foot or your shin, whatever feels comfortable. Open up the chest. Lift up through those kneecaps, nice and strong. Left arm comes down. Bend the front knee. Just find that lunge and drop the left knee. Sweep around here. Clasp the foot. And let's get those hip flexors on the left side. If this is too much for you, then just stay in the lunge. You do not have to clasp your foot, but if you want to, give it a try. And this is a great place to use your yoga strap as well. Let's take a few breaths here. Let it go. And kick that leg up one more time and drop it down. Pedal it out. If you want to do a little flow here to clean the slate, please be my guest. Otherwise, hang out in down dog. And left leg goes up. Open up the hip. Make some circles here. And then bring that left elbow to your right knee. Sorry, left knee to your right elbow is what I meant to say. Left knee, right elbow. One more. Left knee, right elbow. And bring it all the way through. Plant it. Take that twist. Reach with the left. And spin it all the way, cartwheel to warrior two. Sink down here. Check your alignment. Make sure your left heel is in alignment with the arch of your right foot. Make sure your hands are floating over your feet. And then bring that left knee just 1 inch closer to the front wall. Tip back, peaceful. Extend it out, right angle. Use your elbow if you like. You can also place your hand on the floor. Am I the only mom who wonders how the ceiling gets so dirty? How does that even happen? We're going to come into your skandasana, to the back of the mat, and to the front of the mat, and to the back. And then we're going to build our triangle. So place your hand on the inside or outside of your foot, or on a block, or on your shin. And lean back against your back. It's your wall. Your back is your wall here. Squeeze your glutes. Lift up through the kneecaps. Bring your right hand down. Come to your lunge. And drop the back knee. Now reach back behind you. See if you can just clasp the top of your left foot, right foot. Align your right foot and bring it in. Again, if you can't seem to grasp the top of this foot, you can use a bathrobe tie or a yoga strap, or you can just remain in your low lunge. Let it go. Kick that left leg up and drop it back behind you. Awesome, guys. We're going to crouch and we're going to hop and we're going to come all the way through to the floor, lying boat right into it. So make sure your lower back is fused to the mat. Press it into the mat. If you can't, then lift your legs a little bit higher until you can. The lower you drop your legs, the more your lower back is going to try to peel. So press it. Beautiful. Make a basket with your hands. Bringing your left knee to your right elbow and extend. Left knee, elbow, and extend. We're meeting back in our lying boat. This is not a bicycle. Keep moving. You're taking a beat back in your boat pose each time. Press your lower back into the mat. Press it back into the mat. Awesome. Let's do this for another 20 seconds together on your own pace. All I ask is that you do not put your feet to the floor. If you need to take a break, just hug your knees in or leave them in tabletop. You can drop your head and neck to the floor. Just keep moving through here. Last one. Drop everything down and let's just open up our hands and we're just going to switch here. Really nice, strong legs, pointed toes, and just reach as far as you can with your feet over towards your face and drop the left. And we're just alternating here, but we're not using our legs. And if you want to make it a little bit harder, lift your head and neck off the ground, but just really use your core to move your legs back and forth. I think putting your head in a basket is very helpful for this. You still get the core, but you don't get that strain on your neck. Beautiful. Let's drop the feet to the floor and press our hips up to stretch open this core, plus get a little back bend. So we're warming up for wheel. We're doing a bridge pose here, which is a nice warm up to your wheel, or this is your back bend, and that's fine too. Just press those hips up to the ground, to the sky. Clasp your hands behind you, sort of roll up onto those shoulders to get a little bit more arch in the back. Squeeze your glutes. And most importantly, I don't know if it's most important, but press through your big toes so that your knees really stay forward facing. Otherwise, if you just let everything go, it'll start to open up like this. We don't want that. Now unwrap this bridge pose, bring your knees in, make some circles. And if you want to do the bridge again, that's great. If you want to come into a full wheel, that's also great. So press your feet into the mat. Again, imagine there's an imaginary resistance band around your thighs, keeping your knees in. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and press all the way up into your bridge. And breathe here. It's a really nice way to open up your chest, to stretch out your core after doing some ab work, and to really get your spine moving in directions it doesn't move when we work at our desk all day. Okay, coming out of our wheel and hugging our knees in. Make some circles to one side and to the other side. Kick those feet up and open them up. Just a big straddle split here. Bring the knees down toward the mat. Happy baby pose, grabbing the tops of the feet. And let's just extend that left leg. Wrap the right knee around. Take a little twist. And switch sides. Take a little twist. And onto your backs. Okay, guys, that was challenging and very, very, very nice. I really hope that helps your day. My gosh, what a nice practice to do. Thanks for taking care of yourself today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.